Heyo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Jim and it's back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be making a Ja Morant point guard build, and I'm going to be using this build in boot camp in this upcoming Saturday event. But before we get into this video, you got 10 seconds to leave a like down below, or else you might get that coronavirus, and you know what they say, if you got a corona, you got to have a Lyme, so you might get that Lyme disease too. Alright, I'm just messing with y'all. Let's get into the video. First things first, make the build. You start off with a point guard, and you want to choose the slashing and playmaking pie chart. There are a few pie charts you can use to make a good slasher, but I've made a few of them, and this is the best that I've seen so far. For the physical profile, you can choose one of two. You can either choose the one with the most speed, or you can choose the one with the most speed and vertical, which is the one I end up choosing because you want that vertical so you can be like, how are you gonna leap over people, do them dunks if you don't even have a vert? And y'all have seen Ja Morant's vertical. It's big. First things first, you want to put up the driving dunk, driving layup all the way, and put up the standing dunk all the way, and we'll fix that around a little bit later. Put up all your playmaking stats, put up your perimeter, lateral, steal, and your defensive rebound all the way up. Now, you could put up your block, but if you did that, it'd be good, but like you want more than 6 defensive rebounding badges.
It is what it is.
And the only way like you could sacrifice, the only badges you would be able to sacrifice in order to get up that block is your finishing, which will put you at 16 instead of 20 finishing, which we will have by the end of this. So put your 3-point shot all the way up, and then bring it down till you get to 12. So bring your post fade down to 77, so you can get 12 shooting badges. Because that one extra one, it's a waste. 12 is perfectly fine. Then bring your standing dunk down to 44, and put your close shot up to 86, so that you can be at 20 finishing. So you'll end off with 20 finishing, 12 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 9 defense. And I'm showing you guys if you wanted to bring your block up or something. Like if you didn't really care about shooting too much, you could do it like that, get like 1 extra finishing, defensive and rebounding badge, and I think that'd be fine if you only wanted 9 shooting badges. But I feel like with this build, with the 66 3-point shot that we'll have, you want those 12. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that a 66 3-point shot can take you a long way, especially with like on my 6'8 playmaking glass cleaner. I have a 66 3-point shot, and I shoot perfectly fine, especially from deep. Like I can green threes easily from deep. Just use the jump shot 38. Now for height, you can go 6'6 or 6'5. I'd suggest 6'5. For weight, don't do max weight. Just go down to 178. Do us all a favor. You want your acceleration up. Like, it's a big part. Your strength doesn't really matter, so just get that acceleration up. Wingspan, don't go max. It's stupid. Look at how low your ball handle and stuff is. Especially on a slashing playmaker build, it's dumb. Unless you were using a two-way, you never put your wingspan up, especially on a point guard, so put it all the way down. Now for takeover, you could do shot creating. I wouldn't do it ever on this pie chart, ever. It doesn't matter how I built it. Just don't do shot creating unless you really want to. Playmaking you can do, especially with the buff to ankle breaker that recently happened. You can do playmaking. But you'd have to be a player that gets at least 3 or 4 assists a game, or else you're not going to get your takeover until you've won the game. Like on all my players with playmaker takeover, that's what happens. So what I'd choose and what I did choose is slashing takeover. You only need like 10 to 12 points, and as long as they're all like dunks or alley-oops or something, and just to get slasher takeover. And even then, if you shoot some threes, you might need like 15 points to get it. So, and I drive a lot, so it's perfect for me. As you can see, Ja Morant build, and I'll show you guys what you could do with some of the badges for this build, how you could move it around, and how I'm probably going to do it. Like I said, this is a boot camp build for me for right now, and once boot camp is over, I'm probably gonna upgrade it and run it like normal. For the finishing badges, you could do slithery finish. You should do slithery finisher and contact finisher, and the rest are up to you. But don't move slithery and contact around. But what I'd probably do is fancy footwork, giant slayer, then put acrobat like silver. And depending on the day, I'd probably use the other two to put acrobat Hall of Fame. But you can put them on like anything else you want. I'd probably end up going with pro touch and consistent finisher though. For the other two. For the shooting, the three that are non-negotiable: quick draw, range extender, and hot zone hunter. And I know some people don't like hot zone hunter, and I used to not as well because like I felt like it would mess up my shot. It'd make my green window smaller, while Green Machine made my green window bigger. And it like that's how it does on my playmaking shot creator. That's what it does. And the only way I was able to fix that was to turn my shot meter off. So if that's happening to you, just turn your shot meter off, and your green window will be huge. Like Hot Zone Hunter helps a lot when the shot meter is off. So yeah, just try to get comfortable with your shot. For playmaking, that's probably what I'll do. I'd probably switch Space Creator around with Ankle Breaker a lot, just depending on the day, because then they used to not be equal. But Space Creator activates a lot, but I think Ankle Breaker is close to being on par with that. The defending badges, you can do anything with those. Just switch those around. But for a point guard, I'd do pickpocket and clamps. For anyone, just do clamps, to be honest. And then you can choose the rest for yourself. Now, as you can see, the one I have is at a 75 overall right now, and I'm gonna show you guys my progression. And it's 100% not gonna be maxed out for boot camp, but me and my duo, we're probably gonna end up playing with randos. Hopefully not. Hopefully one of our friends will be on Saturday and we'll be able to play with them. But we're probably gonna have to play with randos, so we're just gonna go for top 50, or at least try to. We probably won't, because like I said, it's a rando. But yeah, I want to get my shooting badges up before Saturday, but I probably won't. And these are the attributes I've gone with. I wish I could put my mid-range shot up, but like as a slasher, I couldn't risk not having the 85 driving dunk and 70 driving layup. I needed the 70 driving layup so I could at least get long athlete. So yeah, and I was able to put one more upgrade, but I'm not going to. It's a waste. It's not really going to help me much. I might put it on ball handle, but I don't think it'll help much. So yeah, I hope you guys tune in to my bootcamp video on either Monday or Sunday. And I'm going to be uploading every day all next week, hopefully. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you subscribe for the videos next week. They're going to be fire. Make sure you leave a comment, any constructive criticism. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace.